Yo, yo! Up, up, up. Alright, we live, hopefully. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grail live stream. I'm Tony Honorific, aka Tonyko, and today we have a special guest.
Hello, everyone. The name is Bell, and it's a pleasure to be here as always. Thank you for having me, Tony Brown.
Hells yeah, hells yeah. And, usually we just start, like, directly or talk about what this game about, right? In fact, no, before that, hey, can I just say,
Go right ahead.
so, here's the deal, yo, man. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm starting off with a, what's the word I'm looking for? With
A downer.
a downer, yeah. But like, here's the thing, man. I'm just like, I live in Japan, by the way, guys, and I get it. The coronavirus is affecting like people's mind hard at the point where like it's just destroying the economy. I feel like I see a lot of stores is closing down too because of coronavirus, you know. And not only that, like the place I used to work is like closed or bankrupt because of it, you know. Like the studios I used to work with, they got bankrupt because no one even comes anymore. And like not only that, man, like
Jesus.
here's the deal, yo. I understand like mask is sold out, like it's almost impossible to buy mask in Japan, right? Which okay, I get it, right. And what I do not get is that toilet papers are now like at the point of extinction in Japan. Like what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and here's the dealio. Like for people who doesn't buy masks, right? They use toilet paper as a filter because it's cheaper than a tissue paper. And I noticed this during this week, right? When I needed to buy a toilet paper, you know what I'm saying? Like with like the usual people, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to the store, they didn't have a toilet paper roll, like any of them. And I'm like, okay, I guess they just got sold out on this store. So I went to another store, right? And it's sold out. And I'm like, okay, it's just my bad there, you know what I'm saying, right? And then on the third one, right? I went to even a bigger store, and they got none. And I was like, yo, there's no way. There's no way, bro. Like, I cannot live without toilet paper, bro, you know? Like, so, yeah, dude, I went to, man, I couldn't even find any, right? So I went online, and, like, it was my first time buying toilet paper on Amazon, you know? And, it was, I noticed it was, like, expensive, too, for some reason. It was, like, twice as much of the price that it used to be. So, yeah, how much was it? It's like 6 rolls for like $15 or something. And I'm like, wait, what? 15 for just 6 rolls? You know, like that's like $6 or like usually it's like $5, 6, or even a lot more cheaper. $15 for toilet paper rolls? That's like only 6 pack. Like I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I noticed that like store shelves, right, are stripped of toilet paper amid of coronavirus fears, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's one of those panic buying. And I'm like, bruh, not the toilet paper roll, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Miss me with that bull.
yo. So like people are like, not only people, the mayor and everyone's saying like, please chill the fuck down, okay? Like mask, sure, it's a problem with me too because I can't even buy it at all, you know what I'm saying? And people are like in line, a huge ass line to buying like toilet paper, like bunch, trying to like buy as much as possible on the toilet papers and mask, you know? But still, bruh, just calm the fuck down. It's like you don't need that much toilet paper rolls. What are you gonna use? You're not gonna shit like every 2 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, not the toilet papers, bro. That's all I want to say. Oh, by the way, speaking of like coronavirus, right? Apparently, schools closed in Japan until like April, bruh.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
That's terrifying.
I mean, I kind of get it. Like national wide, like the school is closed until April. Usually Japan like is different from America. America starts school at September, ends in around like May, June, depending on the school, right? Japan, right? We end around like March and start on April. And then
Oh.
they're like over a
Jesus.
month early to end or to do a graduation. And not only that, they were also thinking about like maybe not opening on April, you know? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me, you know?
Good God.
So all high schoolers, all students out there in Japan, they don't got school for a very long time, which is good for them, I guess. Some parents are like kind of like mad at
Parents are
that.
gonna be pissed.
Yeah, because like one like what is it? You know, depending on the school they're going, right? Like what do you call? Some people go to one of those like what's that? What is it? What does it called in English? I totally forgot. It's like
Private schools?
private schools that too, but like additional like lessons for class, you know, like after school kind of deal. It's like a Japanese thing, right? Basically, after school they go to another school or the class.
Oh, cram school.
Yeah, thank you, cram school. So yeah, and that costs additional money too. You know what I'm saying? And since like kids are at home, probably playing games and shit, right? Or whatever, right? Parents will be so pissed about them and shit. So yeah, some parents are pissed, and some parents are like not pissed because you know
Oh, wow.
what if the children kind of deal. So yeah, it's bad, bro. It's just bad.
Oh my God.
So hopefully this ends. That's all I want to say. Hopefully this goddamn ends. So yeah. All right. So you know what? Let's get back to the game. Forget about the world right now and the virus. I mean, it's getting
Please.
better. Hopefully, I think. Yeah. So anyway, crime opera, the butterfly effect. So let's talk about this game briefly, real quick. So basically, the game is basically about crime opera is a tale of both loyal and deceit, murder and survival, and both the strength and fertility of frailty, excuse me, of familiar bonds. Familial bonds. I can't talk today. Goddamn.
Familial bonds.
Yeah, familial bonds, and these visual novels follow the Gallos as they are pitted against the outside forces of the mafia world and eventually each other as well. And previous episode, right? Granny.
Previously on crime opera.
Yes.
This does kind of feel like a Lifetime drama.
I mean, it is. I mean, it is, bruh. It
But
is.
even more fucked up.
Dude,
Like
yeah.
last time, basically we learned that Poppy Xander beats his family, has a side chick who he has babysitting his kids. Like his son finally comes to terms with the fact that, you know, she's probably a victim too in all this.
Oh hell
as
yeah.
well as also what happened is grandma dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she died. She just died. Like, they didn't explain how she died, but it's like we just had to know she's dead. And now probably her old friend with benefits, for all I know, is just like he's probably gonna try and steal that inheritance.
Yo, and dude, we know why Granny died probably because of Xander, you know what I'm saying? Most likely.
Oh yeah, he did some fucky wucky stuff and then he got her killed.
I don't know.
Because of him, she got the gat.
Yo. So, you know what? Let's stop with all these talking and let's start the game. So, yeah. Yeah. By the way, thank you to Sean, hold on one second. Sean, hold on one second. Sean Bester for giving me advice. Apparently I did a what you call a auto save instead of the actual save, so it won't be shown in the load screen, right, that I saved. So what I have to do is I have to open a game and then load from there apparently. So hold on one second. Am I live? Hold on. Hopefully I'm live. Hopefully I'm live. If not, I'll be pissed. No, I am live. Yes, I'm live. Thank God. So, yeah, let's get started. You see what I'm seeing, Belle?
Yeah, I'm seeing what you're seeing, the load screen.
All right. So let's get to it. return, probably start, right? Like what he said. And then load from here. Loading will lose autosave progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Hopefully I'm doing it right.
I mean, that means like you're just gonna continue from where you left off.
Yeah.
I think.
I hopefully. Yes. Okay. Okay. And we're actually playing oh wait, hold on. I totally forgot. BGM. Around there. We're playing what's her name? Not Izzy's this girl. The other girl. Hold on. Let me
Yeah, I forgot what her name was.
Amy. Amy Gallo. So
Okay.
let's
Okay,
get
and you were voicing Izzy.
and you want me to do the narration, or like do you still want to continue the narration? Just wondering.
You know, since Izzy's gonna be the main character of this one, feel free to do the narration on this.
Or it's Amy, the narration.
Oh wait, I thought Izzy was the main character in this chapter.
Oh no, it's Amy.
Huh. All right. And I guess I'll just continue with the narration.
All right. So Izzy, can I play with them, Amy?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm dumb. I forgot.
It's cool. It's cool.
Maybe in a little while. I'm always trying to play with Teddy. She has her own bear at home. Izzy's always trying to play with Teddy. She has her own bear at home, so why is she always trying to have mine?
Because that's how kids work.
I know. God, you said that last time I asked.
I'm not done yet.
I love how she
Never be.
smiles when she said this. Like,
Right? what a monster.
No.
come on, kids. It's time to head back to the house now. Aunt Molly, can I please have a turn with Amy's teddy bear? How about I convince your mom to buy you one just like it when we go shopping tomorrow? That way you don't need to borrow Amy's. Okay.
She already has one at home.
He's lonely, though. I think he needs a friend now.
Oh, so you want mine?
Yeah.
Can you get a friend for Teddy too, Mommy?
I guess I should have seen that coming, huh?
What do you mean? Grown-ups talk so weird. They say everything they're thinking, even when it doesn't make sense.
This is the sad part about being a kid. It's like the adult world makes no sense.
I mean, it still sometimes doesn't make sense at all, but hey.
Yeah, that's fair. But and it's like, even when you're an adult, you just see cryptic bullshit for what it is. Oh man.
I hate when she does that.
Yeah, you know when she's lying.
And she still hasn't answered the question yet. Liar! So, will you get Teddy a new friend too?
We'll see, okay? Come on now, girls. Everyone is getting ready to head home soon. We need to go and say our goodbyes.
Notice how she said we'll see, not of course.
Am I going home now too? Your daddy needs to do a tiny bit of work with Uncle Xander first, but you'll be leaving as soon as they are finished.
We get back to the house and there are a lot of people around. It's too small to see anything. I hate being this way. My neck's hurting from looking up at all the faces. Mommy confused me a lot today. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, but I had to talk to all the people here, these people today. And they were strangers. Well, some of them, a lot of them. I asked her why I'm allowed to talk to them, and she said it's because they're part of the family, so they aren't really strangers after all. Are they my aunts and uncles, I asked? No, but they're a lot like that.
Wow. What a lying bitch.
Okay.
What do I call them then? You can call them by aunt or uncle if you'd like, but they're not my aunt and uncle. If they aren't really my aunts and uncles, why would I call them that? Grown-ups always have to have such stupid rules.
Amen, sister.
I've known I've known my real aunts and uncles my whole life. These other people were strangers though. I don't even see anyone I know in this crowd except
Oh, the bodyguard. I thought that was the dad for a second there. Ugh.
except that guy. I know him pretty good. He's my daddy's bodyguard. He makes sure daddy doesn't get hurt. And so that's why he never goes away. Except he doesn't put in the effort to make sure daddy doesn't hurt us.
I'm sorry, I had to say that. Like, that's how it is.
Oh God.
There's double standards when it comes to the family. Like, he can throw hands, but no one throws hands on him. It's so fucked up. God, this family's terrible.
He's talking on his walkie-talkie thing.
Why would you say thing? That's exactly what it is. Oh my god. This is her thinking. This is what she hears. Blah 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 blah. Wah 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 wah.
Oh man.
I want to talk on it too. I want to go. Wah, 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 wah. I'm gonna ask him if he'll let me. Yes, so he's let me do it before. I even got to talk to Daddy on it once.
Did he get angry?
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I really hope he didn't get angry at her. Like,
Just as I start to push my way through the crowd, he moves. He's going upstairs. There's another man following him. I don't know who that guy is, though.
Oh, is she afraid of that guy or?
I look around to make sure Mommy isn't watching me. She says goodbye to the strangers who aren't really my aunts and uncles. Yeah.
gotta emphasize that.
This is my chance to get away from being seen without being seen. As fast as I can, I sneak off and go to the stairs. I look back one more time to make sure no one's watching me. Then I quietly run up. Come on, Teddy, let's go. When I get to the top of the stairs, I peek around the wall to see where the two old men go. They're
Yep.
going towards my daddy's office.
Yo, can I just say, there's two things I want to say. Teddy, first, he kind of looks like, yo, girl, stop hugging me, right? And then another one is that Teddy's holding a cigar, bruh. I mean, bruh.
That's cute, but it's so messed up.
Like-
I bet her dad got her that.
It's like Winnie the Bad, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no poo in that. Goddamn.
Oh my god. Oh man, so yeah, the two old men, they're going to daddy's office.
When I see them go inside, I know they don't want anyone being around them. Stupid, boring business stuff, probably.
Oh, honey, you don't know the half of it.
No.
Still, I hate that no one lets me be there for any grown-up talks. This is fair. I'm going to be big girl. Mommy and Daddy tell me that all the time, too.
Okay, so from how she actually talks about her dad, it's like he's at least somewhat nice to her.
Yeah, but girl, you don't want to grow up in this family, you know what I'm saying? Or else you
No.
no, you know what I'm saying? You'll end up being a Shanna, you know what I'm saying? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
real. Shanna, she got it hard. Like she got the tough end of the stick. Like, no god.
And that teddy bear probably will remind you of you daddy, you know what I'm saying? After you get beat, yeah.
Ooh, you never want to touch that teddy bear again.
Exactly.
Good god, this game makes me feel terrible.
Oh my god, imagine like the dad do cigar marks and shit on kids. That would be fucked up.
Oh my god.
Even the strangers were saying to me today, too. There's a room on the attic floor right on top of my daddy's office. There's a crack on the corner of that room, and I can spy on them from there. I don't do that a lot because it's usually a bunch of boring talking about things I don't understand. I do it sometimes, though. Oh, when I'm really bored. I've had a pretty fun day at the beach, but I don't want to go back downstairs until all those weird people have left.
That's understandable. Like, as a kid, it gets very intimidating when you're in like a room full of people you don't know and you're expected to just treat them nicely.
Yeah, and
Like you do know them.
you want to go back to your room, you know what I'm saying? And do your own thing.
Amen.
Yeah. So Shanna, right? She didn't do something bad. She was just tired, right? She was just tired, Dad. Damn.
Right. I
Jesus.
know, right? It's like she's old enough to make her own decisions, and her decision was going back to her fucking room.
Jesus.
Fuck. Growing up sucks.
I mean, in this family, yeah, it sucks.
Oh, hell yeah, no.
So I'm gonna spy on Daddy and his friends for just a little while, only until everyone's gone. I run up the stairs and go to the room on top of Daddy's office. There's no light in here, so no one ever comes in here but me. Well, I've seen Birdie up here before. I think twice or something like that. She's downstairs with everyone, though, so I could spy without being tattled on. I move to the corner of the room and look inside the little hole. I usually can't hear them talk because the furnace is on, but it isn't on today, so the voices sound really loud. There are 4 people in the room. There's my daddy, my Uncle Gerald, my daddy's bodyguard, and the other man I don't know.
Oh,
It's weird she doesn't know the name of her dad's bodyguard.
I mean, probably. I don't know. The dad doesn't mention his name. Probably. I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't talk to him often though. Like she sees him, but it's like she hasn't seen him enough to like warrant hearing his name.
Or, in fact, why don't you even ask his name in the first place, right? Girl? I mean.
I know, like God, kid.
And,
Damn.
and probably the other man is like Penguin, right? Or whatever that guy.
Oh my God, Gerald!
Mr. Morris, let me see if I understand this correctly. You're resorting to extortion on the day of our dear mother's funeral.
Of all days, what a bastard! Oh my God.
Already, you're saying a bunch of words I don't understand.
Extortion, I understand. She wouldn't understand. But it's like, this dude is doing something on your grandma's funeral. Like, that much you should understand.
True.
You should know extortion is a terrible thing just from that.
And I can only see the shoes of the bodyguard. I moved to try and see a bit better, but all I can see are the 3 other faces.
Who the fuck is that?
I guess I'll go.
Please, gentlemen, let's not play the victims here. Your mother was in a great debt with me, and I simply come to collect what is rightfully mine.
You look like an illegitimate child, dude.
And we can assure you, you will get what is yours in due time, of course.
A bullet to the face.
I'm afraid that time has come and gone, Mr. Gallo. I've let it slide this long out of respect for your mother in our deep-rooted working relationship. So are we to understand that it is out of sheer disrespect for her sons that you come here now to accumulate these assets in such an insulting manner? Cut the bullshit. Just why is it that you need your money so immediately?
Daddy talks pretty fast when he's angry. I don't know how other grown-ups understand him when he's like that.
I'm pretty sure he's like that a lot, huh?
Quite frankly, that isn't any of your goddamn business.
Ooh, disrespecting you in your house? Oh, hell no.
I'm not sure that's true, Mr. Morris. Please try to understand. It's a little more than disconcerting for us when a partner very suddenly decides to break off an arrangement in such a way. It forces us to question the underlying reasons for such a change of heart.
In other words, yes, it is our fucking business, you slackless little bag of shit.
Damn, Zed. Calm down, Zed. Zed, goddamn, calm down.
Whoa! Daddy's really mad.
That must be a bad guy. Okay, now she gets it.
Get him, Daddy! Yell at him more!
Oh, shit. I guess I know who Daddy's favorite is. Oh, my God.
Oh god.
She is encouraging him to be the way he is.
Yo.
He's not the boss of you. Okay, to be fair, yeah, don't let this guy disrespect you in your house. Don't ever let that happen.
Fine. If you must know, then I'll tell you. I'm getting out while the getting's still good. I think you, Xander, are a feeble-minded, arrogant, intolerant, and ruthless little fucking prick. And I wouldn't work for you if you were the last man in the whole goddamn forsaken fucking business.
Holy shit, this dude is raw.
And as for you, Gerald, well, I just don't trust you. I tolerate your mother for years, as well as this piss-poor excuse for an arrangement. She swore to me I'd be giving my dues in good time. I believe that time has come and gone, and I want my fucking money. Now!
Holy shit. This guy sounds like he's holding you by gunpoint.
Like he doesn't have any gun. Wait, there's 4 people, right? Oh, there's a bodyguard. Okay.
Right, the bodyguard's the 4th person. So it's like this dude looks like a banker, and he's straight up telling you off like he owns you.
It's like 3 on 1 though. Like what?
Yeah, naturally. Like if a fight broke out, this dude would get his ass beat. But it's like, yo, he's talking like he owns the place. Like, I want my fucking money. That old bitch owes me.
Oh, maybe he owns the property of the house.
Oh shit. If that's the case, yo, this could flip the whole situation. The dynamic is turned.
I know,
Dude.
Whoa! He's a bad man!
Amen, honey.
I know.
I hope he isn't allowed to come back here anymore. Mean people don't deserve to get what they want.
Well, now, we've gotten right down to it, haven't we, huh? I have to admit it. That took some real stones, Albert.
Thank you. My balls are as big as the coconuts on those trees. Xander, what the fuck?
No, really. The man just told us to our face that he doesn't trust us to continue the family legacy. He even had the gall to call me, what was it, feeble-minded?
That's the worst. That's what insulted you.
Of all
my
the shit, dude.
Oh my god, this guy's ego is bigger than I imagined.
So, you believe we're too stupid to run our own business, huh? The very business we've been raised to protect for a whole goddamn life by the woman who so charitably entered a partnership with the likes of such scums like you?
Let's not get carried away.
Daddy opens a drawer at the desk and pulls something out. It looks like, oh shit! A gun? Why does he have that? Oh shit! Oh no, Xander! Guns are bad! Mommy says they're only real on TV. So does that mean that the one Daddy's holding is a fake?
Oh god, Molly's a bitch. Like, she's such a stupid bitch.
Oh no, but because mommy knows that, you know, their kids lives in a mafia world, you know what I'm saying? I guess she's trying to, you know, not let them be like one of us or one of them, you know what I'm saying?
What, protect them by lying? Because trust me, she hasn't been doing a good job as a mom overall.
Yeah, true.
She's failed as a wife, and she's a terrible mom on top of that.
I mean, at least she's like nice to their kids, you know what I'm saying? Even though father's kind of like, you know, a DV, you know what I'm saying? But hey.
Yeah, he's a monster, but at least he's honest. This thing, you know what? No. I can't give him credit for anything. He's a piece of shit. He beats his kids. He does not deserve credit for anything.
Not only that, right? He has a side chick That is like,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That he has taking care of his kids. Yo.
yo, and like he brings the side chick to the bed, and mommy sleeps on the sofa, bruh. Like,
Yo.
what?
She got cuck your wife out of existence much?
Wow, just wow.
Wow. Yo, this guy is the worst human being on the planet.
Jesus.
God, oh man, I forgot. That made my head rush. That made the blood in my head just rush. Oh my god.
Something else in his hand. It's really small.
Pause on that.
Wait, what?
I'm so dumb. He's turning at the end of the gun, twisting it on. Oh, that was
Oh.
a bullet.
No, it's a silencer, I bet.
Oh shit.
Right? He's turning it at the.
Oh, right. There are still people in the building, so it's like he doesn't want to make a noise.
Probably I think it's a silencer. Hold on.
Twisting it on.
Yeah.
you're right. Oh god. Oh, I love this artwork, by the way. Oh god.
Yo.
Xander, be rational, please.
Yo. For some reason, I don't know why, but the guy on the left, right, the banker or whatever, kind of reminds me of Fallout. I don't know if you know it, the game, but
Oh yeah, he kind of looks like someone from Fallout.
yeah, like a cartoon character. Anyway.
Oh, I'm very fucking rational right now, Gerald. I think the only irrational one present is this worthless piece of shit before us, crawling and whining and begging for his precious money we owe him. You wouldn't dare. I've told other people what I'm doing here. They know exactly what transpired, and you lose all of your allies.
Yeah, there's gonna be no evidence.
More threats. Well, I have one of my own. Maybe this is how we do business from now on. Hmm? Maybe our new business tactics is to make examples of insolent little fucks like you forever having crossed us. Huh?
No, he does not speak for me. This is getting dangerously out of hand. Sit down, Xander.
Gerald, please. Talk some sense into your brother.
Well, hold on, bruh. You said you didn't trust me. Like, you have every right to mouth off. You have every right to mouth off at Xander. But it's like, you said you didn't trust me? Oh, hell
no.
Xander blows brains out. No, just kidding. Believe me, I'm...
You address me when I'm standing right in front of you? You piece of shit!
Oh!
Damn, son. Damn.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What was that sound?
Oh my god. I can't get mad because it's a little girl.
I know.
She just witnessed her daddy murdering someone.
That isn't the sound a gun is supposed to make. It's supposed to sound like. Guess they really are just playing. Daddy shot the man with a toy gun.
Oh, this is why you don't lie to your kids.
That thing he screwed on the end must be what makes that cute little noise.
Oh. Ooh, so she didn't hear the full brunt of the sound.
Yeah,
so it's like,
Because
Oh,
it suppressed the sound, so
right, so she heard,
yeah.
but so she was expecting like the
Yeah, the loud noise.
I guess grown-ups make pretend sometimes. Too, just like me and Izzy.
This is scary. Like, she's trying to make an innocent assumption, and like we just saw a dude get his chest opened.
Yo.
The man I don't know is pretending to be dead, I think. He isn't moving at all.
Damn it, Xander! God damn that blasted fucking temper of yours!
Don't even start with me, Gerald. That despicable fucking wretch deserved what he got, And you know it!
For crying out loud, fucking loud! For once, I wish you would just stop and think things through.
I fucking did!
Yeah, no regrets. No, you didn't! I am the older brother, and therefore I make the final decisions regarding the family business, not you! Everything this man just told you is exactly the truth. This is how our partners are going to see us if we can't find a way to cover this up!
I've killed men before, Gerald.
Oh, shit! In your own house? With a house full of guests? Some of whom are just looking for a reason, any possible reason, to turn their backs on us and destroy everything we're trying to protect.
I fucked up.
I know, that's the face of someone who fucked up. Oh my god. God damn you, Xander. Our wives and our children are just downstairs. And yet you killed a man here as if it was nothing. Sir. Oh my god, and where the fuck were you?
Fuck, dude, this should have been your job.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
Yeah, you didn't think when, you were blowing this guy's chest open.
Why don't they change their names like I do when I play?
Oh, honey, it's not that easy. Oh my god.
Daddy and Uncle Gerald are horrible actors.
Wow.
This game is terrifying and how these kids think. It's like, first this kid is unaware. First, like, the older brother is unaware of what side chicks are, unfortunately. And she's not aware of murder. Daddy just committed murder. No, Daddy, no.
The friend on the floor is much better, and he isn't even saying anything anymore.
No! Stop, kid, you're terrible.
I hope you realize I'm not leaving here until the mess has been cleaned up.
I can handle it.
You will handle nothing from now on!
Can you honestly stand there and tell me that we had any other choice? Ma says she's been giving this asshole the ring around from very beginning. We don't have the money.
Oh shit. There are more subtle ways of carrying something like this out. I can't believe you do this on the day of our... Jesus fucking Christ!
Daddy unscrews the top of the gun and puts all the pieces away in the desk drawer again. I wonder when the other man is going to start moving again. Shouldn't they play another game so they can all play again?
Wow. This is... Oh my god, this is sad.
This can't be very fun for him anymore. I could teach Daddy a lot about pretend. Me too.
Is he?
What?
Oh no!
Yo. What is this?
Who said that? I did, silly girl. I look around the dark room to see where the voice is coming from, but I can't see anyone. It's really dark, but unless they're hiding in the fireplace or something, I'm sure there's no one there.
Wait. Okay. It's either she's at the point where hallucination comes in, right? Right? Because of this this tragedy, this shit she just saw because she just saw a murder, right? It's either that or what's his name? The little kid is inside the teddy bear.
I'm starting to think, yeah, it's a hallucination part.
Yeah.
Down here, Amy. Huh?
Oh! Winnie the Pooh have an ass.
Wait, but hold on. Hold
He
on.
just stood up! He just stood up, dude!
Yo, I hope this is not a pedo bear. For God's sake.
Oh god, he's got the blushing like one.
The coloring's kind of similar too. And he,
I need an adult. No.
oh God.
Hey, Teddy? Silly girl. How can you forget about me? Oh, I'm sorry. I must not have remembered that I brought you along.
This is the imagination of a kid, though. Like,
Yeah.
they would have imaginary friends.
Oh, I get it. That's okay then.
Okay, now it's brighter.
Teddy, Shh, don't talk or they'll hear you. You don't want to get caught spying on their game, do you?
Oh god, no, no.
Oh, no. You don't have to talk for me to hear you. You know that, silly goose.
Well, oh god, they have a mind thing. Don't tell me they have a telepathic mind thing.
What?
Sorry.
But it doesn't. Huh? But that
It's
kind
our
of.
imagination.
Yeah,
So.
that does kind of work.
Shh. Sorry. That's okay. I forget sometimes too. Me too. Mm-hmm. Just like your silly daddy forgot to change his name when he was making pretend.
Fuck.
I know, he's so silly. I laugh a little bit, but I do it really quietly so that we won't get caught. You're such a good girl, Amy, and so smart. Yeah, Mommy tells me that a lot. I know. She's so proud of you. I like talking to Teddy. I like talking to you too. Hey, you weren't supposed to hear that. Oh, that can't be changed. I know everything about you. You do? Of course, silly. Of course, silly. What's my favorite color? Blue.
Hey, I guess that, yeah.
Yep, you got it right. So, now what do you want to play?
Hold up, girl. This ain't the time for this right now. Hello.
Like, you wanna get out of here. Oh god, if this is where her story ends, I'm gonna cry.
Yo.
That game that your daddy was playing seems like fun.
Yo.
Oh
Yo, what the fuck? What?
no! 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 Game! Don't!
Dude.
Don't!
Not really. Are you sure? It looked like they were having a lot of fun. Yeah, but I don't really understand it. What do you mean? Well, I don't understand what they were fighting about. They used a lot of really big words, and it sounded like boring old grown-up talk. That's true. And I don't have a gun. Yeah, but you can always borrow one from your brothers. They have toy guns.
Okay, thank God it's a toy gun. Jesus.
Right, oh my god. Oh god.
But they don't have the cute noisemaker thing that Daddy does. Oh, right. You liked that cute noise, didn't you, Amy? Yeah. Well, you could always just borrow the one that your daddy has instead. Oh, no. Oh my god. You can take it out of his desk and he will never know.
Yo, this teddy bear's trying to make her as an assassin, bro. What is
For
this?
real, bro. What the hell?
I don't know. He'd be mad if he ever found out. That's why you don't let him find out. Just think how easy it would be.
God, what kind of fucking imaginary friend is this?
I know.
God, Teddy's encouraging you to steal? The fuck?
And you could play pretend with Izzy. Oh no!
Yo.
Izzy, when she comes over next time, just think how cool she would think it is.
Oh my god. Oh, this game makes me feel dirty now.
Yo.
Yeah, but what's wrong, Amy? Why won't you borrow the gun?
Because it's wrong.
Amy? Amy? Yeah?
Oh my god.
Just go get the fucking gun!
Oh, my god.
Yo, okay. Okay, so what the fuck? Like, we know
I think-
Teddy was shady as fuck, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think that event actually traumatized her and she doesn't even know it.
Yo. Yo, would you like to read a tip? That's a big yes to
Yeah.
me, my friend.
Yeah, let's get it to it.
Oh, this motherfucker again. Mr. Childers, what can I do for you? What can I do you for? Mr. Bianchi, I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time. You? Of course you can. I'm all ears. It's regarding those photos at the warehouse.
I like this new guy's design. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
You mean the ones of Gallo?
Yeah, those ones.
Sure. What about them? I don't suppose there's any chance I could get you to hold off on showing them to his mother. Now, why would I want to do that? And do a thing like that? Well, it's quite simple, really. Is that so? Then how come I ain't seeing it? I mean, I meant no disrespect, sir. I know exactly why you plan to blackmail her. And I believe any man in your exact position would be thinking the same thing right now. Go on. But you're not thinking about the big picture. Something that could pan out to be even more beneficial to your future.
Get to the point, boyo.
How many more years do you think Ms. Gallo has left? Oh no, we ain't going down that road again. Hell, me and her are the same age, for Christ's sakes. I know she looks and acts all frail, but that old broad is gonna outlive all of us. Mr. Bianchi, surely you can understand the point I'm getting at. Her poor health is well known to everyone, and her enemies grow by the day. She has not done well by her business since the death of her husband. Yeah, I get it. You want me to wait till she's out of the picture and from some kind of alliance with her son via blackmail, and form some kind of alliance with the son via blackmail? Yes. Well, it ain't fucking happening, capiche? The sooner we get her crazy fuck son out of the way, the better. I ain't forming no alliance with any of those Gallos. Not ever. But, sir... You're working for me. Don't you go questioning my decisions. I've been running this operation for years, and soon I'll be rid of that piece of shit family for good. But we do it my way. Once that old broad is forced to kill her own son, she'll die of a broken heart. And I can't wait to take over the whole Gallo operation, no problem. And where the other son? You just leave him to me. Well, I am glad to hear you're so confident. Don't you be patronizing me. You're goddamn right I'm confident. I've been waiting for a chance like this for 2 decades. I see. Anyway, I'm meeting with her tomorrow morning. Gonna get me a piece of that Southside operation while I'm at it. Pause on that. Ugh. That's an ambitious assertion. What, you don't think she'll go for it? That old bitch will do anything for me to keep my mouth shut about this. Well, I can't agree with that. I can't argue. I can't read right now.
It's cool. It's cool.
Well, I can't argue with that. You ain't allowed to argue with me about anything, Childers. Especially because I'm putting you in charge of the new Southside deal. I'm very grateful, Mr. Bianchi. And don't you forget it, bruh.
Bruh.
Huh? Don't you forget it, huh? Ooh, Kevin's view.
Oh,
Let's go.
I thought we doing the other kid. Okay, never mind. Oh well.
I know, right?
It's a
I
different.
wonder what.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what's gonna fuck Kevin up.
Was that me or was that you?
I think that was you. I think you were like all the wives.
Oh, okay.
Is everything all right, Molly? Oh yes, Amy. Or oh yes, Amy was in an empty spare room and got spooked. That's all. None of all the lights are working in there, so I'll have to replace the bulb soon. Thank heavens! I thought the poor dear may have injured herself.
Mommy, Daddy kills people.
The way she was screaming, you certainly would have thought so.
Kevin, don't be rude.
Sorry. Hey, I predicted that. I'm not really sorry. Izzy and Amy both scream like banshees whenever they have a problem. It's annoying and undignified as well. But what's even more annoying is that we've been waiting here at the front door for what seems like hours to leave. All the other guests have been gone for a while. We can't leave until Dad and Uncle Xander come down from their office. I still don't understand why we're having the post-funeral get-together at Uncle Xander and Aunt Molly's instead of our house, seeing as how my father is the oldest sibling and is now positioned at the very head of the family. Uncle Xander has a habit of insisting upon things like that. I think he only does it to make himself feel more important.
Damn.
Probably, yeah. In fact, yeah, why not Gerald's house? Yeah.
Yeah, for real! It's like, this kid is speaking truths here.
And if it was Gerald's house, right, that guy would have been dead, right?
Honestly, yeah. Like, he would not be fucking dead.
Unless Xander took the fucking gun from the guard, and that's a different question, but...
Huh.
Oh well. Every time I bring it up, Dad just waves his hand and says, "Let him do what he needs to, Kevin." I know what that means. I'm meant to know my place in the family if I'm going to play a part in its future. And that sucks.
Yo.
Eventually, everything in their business will belong to me, as the oldest son of the Gallo patriarch. I'm not nearly as oblivious as my younger cousins and siblings. I understand the meaning behind it all, and the responsibility that comes with it. The Gallo family business isn't exactly what you'd call typical or ordinary. We own a lot of small businesses through some town, some outside as well. But those are just in front of what really goes on. Of course, I'm still not supposed to know too much about it. In fact, I'm still kept pretty in the dark over about 90% of what they do. Obviously, it can't all be legal. Yeah, none of it is legal. Your uncle just straight up like blasted a dude.
Yo.
I don't care about that though. Legal doesn't always mean, hang on. Legal doesn't always mean what's right and good. It just set the bar for what is the norm for us regulars in society. Grandma used to tell us stories about how difficult it used to be for immigrants when her and Grandma came here. roughly 70 years ago. When was that? 1980 minus 70, 1910ish. That's when Grandma came over. At least I can't remember when exactly Grandma did. Damn, she's old as fuck. 1910?
So wait, immigrant, right? So are they in America?
I think so.
Okay, and probably they're Italian. I don't know.
That's kind of the vibe I've been getting.
Same here, but I don't think it's Italian. You know what? Let's continue.
Okie dokie then. I know she was just preparing me for a life teetering the line between right and wrong, and giving me a reason to believe in what she and Grandpa had built. I'm okay with all that. But I'm 15 now, and I'm ready to learn about the business. Grandma's gone now, so that has to count for something too, doesn't it? I know that today of all days is probably a bad time to bring it up, but I need to try and play on my dad's emotions while I can. Speak of the devil. Yeah, Gerald's scarred. He is scarred. Like, he saw his brother just straight up mutilate a guy.
Yo.
That was fucked up.
I mean, I believe he's scarred because he did it. He just made it worse, probably, and he's scared of the future of the family. Yeah.
Yeah, he really is. Alice, I'm very sorry, but something has come up and I need to stay here for a few more hours. Oh, God, no. You have to just straight up hide the body or something?
That's fine, dear. I'll get the kids home and put to bed.
I'll be home in a couple of hours. You just said that. Can I stay and help? No, Kevin, no. Not tonight, Kevin. No. Surprise, surprise. This is going to take a bit more convincing than I'd hoped.
Bruh, you don't want to help hide the body, you know what I'm saying?
No, for real. This is not good for anyone.
Come on, kids. It's been a long day, and we all need our sleep. Thank you so much for hosting. Thank you so much for hosting for us, Molly. It was a wonderful service. Yada yada
Yada yada yada yada yada yada. Not being able to stand any more pleasantries, I say one last goodbye and leave. Izzy stays behind, clinging to Mom's leg, as she bids farewell. Before I can think to complain about it, they're walking towards the car. I guess my mother is pretty tired tonight. Usually they'll keep talking for another half hour before she steps foot outside the house. I hate when parents do that. My God. Or maybe my having moved outside convinced her to get her butt going. It's an uneventful car ride home. I can't help but feel disappointed that I wasn't able to stay and help out my father with his business affairs. Yeah, his business affairs involve hiding bodies.
Yeah.
I'm even more disappointed that I can't have my little chat with him when I get home. And even though he said he'd be home in a couple of hours, it'll probably be much later than that. That's how it always is. He and my uncle will probably celebrate their hard night's work with a few beers at the strip club they always go to.
Not today, son. Not today.
Oh shit, man! Your dad wishes they went to a strip club now. Man, I bet that was his plan. It's like they negotiate a deal for their family, and it's like, and then they just celebrate with strippers. It's like now they're dumping a man in an oil drum.
Yo. Yo.
Fucking Gerald, he's probably crying right now.
Oh, man.
I used to suspect they owned it, but I think it's something more like the owners work for them instead. A biker gang or something. They work with a lot of those guys, but usually they go through their cousin Dean. Fucking Dean? Feeling exhausted after such a long and sad day, I go to my room and collapse on my bed. It isn't long before sleep takes me.
Nice room, by the way.
I know, right? It's really well drawn. What was that sound? Whoa! I shake myself awake, reaching up to rub the sleep out of my eyes. I look towards my door to see that no light seeps through from beneath it.
Is someone in the house? I hear something.
Oh my god. That was definitely a sound. That's what woke me up. I know for sure that it wasn't a dream. With that in mind, I tiptoe to the door and open it slightly. I peek outside, but all I can see is an empty hallway. I can hear someone or something quietly moving about. That's when I become resolved to investigate further. I push the door open wide enough that I'm just able to fit through. Moving through the crack, I quietly close the door behind me. I look down the stairs to see a figure moving in the darkness down to the bottom floor. There's no way to be certain, but I do believe the figure belongs to my father. As I expect, he got home much later than he'd said he would be. Or at least, that's what my internal clock is telling me. I'm not sure what causes me to do what I do next, but after he disappears, I begin creeping down the stairs after him. He is reaching his destination at the garage and fumbles around in a heap of gardening tools. Oh no! I can see now that it really is my father. Dad? My words are whispered, but he turns around in alarm nonetheless. Kevin! You just about gave me a heart attack. What the hell are you doing up so late? I heard a noise. Oh, well, it's just me. You can go back to bed now. What are you doing?
Is this the time? Is this the time?
Oh no! He hesitates. Something isn't quite right here. He's jumpy. I seem to have caught him in the act of doing something important. Looking down, I see he is now holding the end of a shovel. Oh! Is that what he was looking for? Never mind what I'm doing. It's late and you need your sleep. But I suddenly feel as though it's now or never if I want to have that talk with him. Mustering up all my courage, I ask him as plainly as possible. I'm 15 now. Huh? I'm already screwing this up. Tell him! I know that not all of your business dealings are legal. Kevin? And I don't care about any of that, but you need to stop treating me like a child and come clean with me about your work. Especially if I'm ever to succeed you. Kevin, this is not the time to... Grandma's gone now. I know you and Uncle Xander are going to need more help running things. I can do that.
Yo,
this is scary. I know. You're right, son. His expression changed to that of a loving father I've come to deeply respect. The feeling of relief washes over me. But Kevin, this really is the worst possible time for us to just be discussing this. Your uncle and I need to handle this particular predicament on our own tonight. Understand? But Please, Kevin, do this for me. And I promise that we'll talk about this in the morning. I do agree it is time that I became more forthcoming with you about the family business. However, These things need to be taken in stride, and I would be an irresponsible employer, and an even more irresponsible father if I were to bring you along tonight. Tomorrow, son. I promise we'll talk about it tomorrow. And there it is. A bit of a bribe, but I've been waiting my entire life to hear from him. Tomorrow will be the day I become a part of the Gallo family business. He said it. He can't go back on it. My father's always true on his word. All right. Now go back inside and get some sleep. Without saying another word, I head back inside the hallway with a slight hop in my step. Jesus Christ, this is scary. Like how these kids, like, they don't know what's going on.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Tomorrow, we'll talk about it. When morning finally comes, I flash in and open a dream. Out of a dream. I can't be sure what it's about. It's one of those ones you instantly forget when you wake up. Oh, Anton, I know that feeling. You struggle to try and hold on to it nonetheless. Damn, lost it. I stretch my limbs out a couple of times in an attempt to try and jolt myself awake. But every time I finish, I just feel that much more relaxed and I really don't want to get up. As usual, it takes the sound of my mother's voice calling for me to get up before I finally get myself moving. I hate that my parents can have such a strangling power over me like that, but sometimes it's needed, I suppose. Lazily, I move myself into the bathroom and empty my bladder. No morning can begin with a full tank weighing me down.
Hurry up, Kevin!
Right. Like, shut up, Mom! I'm coming!
Breakfast, Kevin!
I'm taking a piss! Shut up, Mom! Oh my God, like, kid, no one wants to hear you take a piss. For real, dude. Alright, where was I? Okay. Lazily, I move myself into the bathroom. Just as I begin to wonder if my mother is busy preparing my breakfast, I hear someone exit through the front door. Damn. Yes, that answers the question. I head down to the dining hall anyway. After all, I'm hungry when I wake up, regardless of whether or not breakfast is ready for me. I can see it's a nice, bright, sunny day outside through the back door and windows. Suits me perfectly for a summer day. It's only now that I realize my sisters are nowhere to be seen, nor can they be heard either. And if I can't hear them, there's a 100% certainty that they aren't here. They must have gone with my mother, wherever it is she may have headed. Maybe the supermarket? It doesn't matter. It's time to choose my cereal. Just then my phone rings. The phone rings. Apologies.
That's cool.
They really need someone to invent a machine that tells you who's calling. Oh, okay, never mind. So it's like, it must not have been like that long. Is this set in the 1980s?
Yeah, it's in the 80s where it's basically Nokia phones, you know?
Oh shit. That is
Yeah.
old. Yikes. They probably already have the technology, it's just not widely available to the masses.
Oh wait, it's not a cell phone. It's just it's one of those.
Oh yeah, it's a home phone.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have no choice but to pick it up, in case it's somebody important. Oh no, what if the call's for your dad?
Oh, and I bet it's one of those. It's not one of those buttons. It's one of those. The what do you call? The. Oh my God! You put your finger in it, right, to the number, and then you like turn it. You know what I'm talking about? The old school one?
Oh no! What are those?
Yeah, the black phone, and like it has like
Yeah,
a, like what do you call those? Not wheels, but you know.
all those circular dials.
Yeah, and you put your finger in and like turn it every time.
It's like, the fuck? What the fuck is this? Hello?
Good morning, young man.
Is your daddy home? Ugh, I freaking hate that. Don't people realize how annoying that is? It's not like my voice hasn't gotten deeper. Young man, that's what you say to a child. Oh, Kevin, what the fuck? It's just such a rude assumption. What if I had been my father? How embarrassing would that be for this jerk, huh? Okay, that's understandable. And of course, I'd be the rude one if I talked back to him. Yeah, that sucks. If they did invent a machine that shows you who you're speaking to, then he'd know he isn't speaking to a child. Oh, caller ID hasn't been
Yeah.
invented yet. Good morning.
I was wondering if your father was home.
Called it. Come to think of it, I'm not sure.
Hello.
Hello? This
Oh, that's Gerald. Hello? My father's voice. He must have grabbed the phone in his room, not realizing that I had already picked up.
Mr. Gallo, how are you? This is Terrence Childers calling.
Childers, you're one of Bianchi's. Oh, wait, Terry. That's the guy I was. That's the guy I
Oh,
was
that's
voicing
you.
earlier.
Yeah.
Childers, you're one of Bianchi's guys, right? I'm currently under the employment of Mr. Bianchi, yes. Bianchi? I've heard that name several times before. He has a close working relationship with my grandmother. But my father and uncle, however, have never liked him. I always heard them talking about how much of a scam artist and an asshole he is. Funny though, this Childers guy doesn't sound too pleased with himself for the association. Just judging by his tone, I mean. And what is it Mr. Bianchi is after now? Actually, I'm not calling you on his behalf. Well, you'll excuse me if I don't believe that. Good day, Mr. Childers. Please, wait. It really is in your best interest to hear me out. I sincerely doubt that as well. Click! So this is how the people at the bottom are treated in this business. Should I be taking notes? Dude! I don't really like the idea of showing such disrespect towards people just because they're lower ranking. It's probably got more to do with the fact that Bianchi and his men can't be trusted. Still, I've never even heard my father treat a telemarketer that way before. I'm like, damn, Dad, that's fucked up. I wonder if he's in a bad mood because he was up all night. Does that mean that we won't be having our talk? Asshole, it's all your fault, Terry. Morning, son. Huh. He does look tired, but he sounds much more cheerful than he did a minute ago. Who was that on the phone? Oh, you heard that, didn't you? I guess that's the perfect opening to start our little chat on the morning. Yes, he has forgotten. He hasn't forgotten. Yes, he hasn't forgotten. I didn't even have to remind him or push him. Rule number 1 in this business. Never trust Hans Bianchi or any of his associates. They're degenerates, all of them. Yeah, I think I already knew that. All right, son. I told your mother to take your sisters out for the day so we could talk. Yes. We move over to the long dining table in the center of the room and lean comfortably in front of one another. I've been waiting for so long to finally have this conversation, and now I fear I may be too tired to absorb everything that he has to say. Now, what is it that you think your uncle and I do for a living? You own several small businesses.
Don't play coy, Kevin. I'm well aware that you know more than you let on. I've never attempted to keep you completely in the dark. When it came to questionable legalities of what we do, it is very different than how I've handled it with Izzy. You do know we are part of what could be construed as a criminal syndicate, isn't that correct?
Well, yeah.
And you're old enough to realize that the morality behind such business is never truly as black and white as the newspapers or movies would have you believe, right?
Yeah, right.
Now, that's not to say that we always act in favor of our morals, but we do what must be done in order to protect what is ours. Sometimes that means acting in a way we wish we didn't have to. You can understand that, can't you?
Yeah, I get it.
There's so much I want to tell you about what we do, and I promise. But I need you to understand the basics first. The authorities believe, from their primitive and uncompromising narrow perspectives, that we are enemies of humanity. You must never forget that.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's much more straightforward than I expected. We're enemies of the authorities. I guess anyone who attempts to break the law kind of is, but still, we're not bad people. We're doing what we have to do in order to get what's ours. That's what he's trying to explain to me.
I know what you're thinking. It isn't fair, is it?
No, it isn't.
It doesn't properly reflect the world you grew up in. Nor does it reflect the world that I myself grew up in either. You see, America is a place built on the foundations of capitalism. It's dog eat dog, and every man for himself. It has fundamentally set us back to the times of cavemen, where we are driven by our most primitive needs.
Capitalism. I've heard about it. I've heard about that in school. It means that we have the freedom to make a profit of our own means, or something like that. I understand what he's telling me, though. He's drawing a picture of our environment for me, so that I can understand why our business is the way that it is.
Do you see, Kevin? In this wretched, despicable cage of a capitalistic society, there is one aspect that we can derive. Do you know what that is?
Nothing is completely wrong as long as we're driven by the instinct to survive.
That's the boy I raised.
He's suddenly really happy. I guess I got it right.
Couldn't have put it in better words myself. It's people like your grandmama and grandpapa who found a way to exploit the laws we're expected to obey in order to make an even greater profit than most others. Many would see this as a negative thing, but please think about it logically. We're simply adhering to the nature of capitalism itself, and doing so in order to survive. It is true that we are benefiting far more than most others, but that is why we deal with the pitfalls of having to fight with the authorities as well. The real bad people, like Bianchi. And that's why it's also important for you to understand that this is a dangerous business.
I was expecting him to get to that eventually. It's a dangerous business. We have to always be careful of both the law and con men alike. I understand.
Good. I've done many things in my past, Kevin. Things I'm not proud of, and things I will never be able to talk about. But it's alright, because I know in my heart that I had no choice. There's nothing I would do to protect There's nothing I wouldn't do to protect myself and my family. And someday, my boy, you'll be faced with the same decisions. When the time comes, those decisions will be yours alone to make. All I can do is try my hardest to prepare you for them. But when it comes down to it, everything will depend on you alone.
Okay. Everything he's saying, I've always known it to be true. He's preparing me to take over for him one day.
I can only hope that when that happens, you'll be willing to do whatever it takes to protect what is yours.
I will. I'm sorry, I'm really tired right now. This is a lot to dump on a person.
I know.
Life is precious. You must learn to treasure the lives of your family as much as your own. When you have children one day, I'm sure you'll understand the same way as I. Your family is your greatest strength and your greatest ally in this world.
So I should learn to rely on Uncle Xander and Cousin Dean like you do?
They're not your family, Kevin.
Oh!
Huh? I know, right? Uh-huh.
Your family is your own, son. One day you'll have a wife and children. That will be your family. That will be your family. It will be yours to protect no matter what. Xander is not someone I want you getting close to. It's true, he is your uncle. And up until this point, he has been your family. But one day, I will be gone. Xander's ambitions will not allow him to have them placed in check. He won't want you to take my place at the head of the family. And without me there to protect what is mine, I cringe to think about how far he'd be willing to go to take what he believes is his.
You don't mean that he...
Just beware of him as I have. He's always been too rash and too ambitious for his own good. He has been a faithful companion to me for his whole life, and I will be able to rely on him until he or I die. But I've never deluded myself away from his faults. I am as sure of the fact that I can trust him as I am that you cannot afford to. You will have your separate allies in time as well. Your sisters, for instance. You protect them, and they will do the same for you.
He definitely has me confused now. I can't trust my Uncle Xander?
Yeah.
Yeah! For real, you cannot. Like, he is evil personified. Oh my god. I know he's pretty hot-headed sometimes, but he never tried to threaten or hurt me, would he? How do you know he didn't kill Grandma? Like, he didn't slip something in her drink and kill her like that.
Could be, damn.
He seems like the kind of guy who would kill his own mom and call her a bitch in the grave.
Definitely, Jesus.
Oh my god, this guy is evil.
I can see this is rather difficult to understand right now.
This dude is a mind reader. Yeah.
So I'll lay it out for you. As it stands, I am your ally, Izzy is your ally, and Maya is your ally.
And Mom, of course.
Wait, who was Maya?
I don't know. I don't think we saw Maya yet.
Oh, wait, he said sisters, right? So it's not
Yeah.
only Izzy. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
When you have children of your own one day, I promise, this will all make much more sense to you.
And when I've gotten a taste for the business, right?
Right.
It's sounding pretty complicated.
It is, indeed, but if you're willing, you'll eventually get the hang of it all.
So about the specifics of the business.
Not yet! Oh, yes, well, we deal in a lot of different things. We have our hands in a lot of different business ventures.
Like the biker gangs?
Yes, they're some of our best partners.
So like drugs and stuff.
Yes, we often handle the shipping and receiving matters when it comes to either drugs or firearms. You mean you sell guns too? I just said we ship and receive. We don't sell. The bikers handle the distribution after we've looked after the smuggling and border issues. What other stuff do you do? Well, we also help fund smaller businesses as well, especially ones that are being used as fronts or covers. A strip club, for example.
Ooh.
Nice. I know exactly the one he's talking about. Uncle Xander's there all the time. It's no wonder. You probably get some kind of discount. I know, right? I'm still not old enough to go in there. Yeah, no kidding. I guess that's why a lot of these matters are still off limits to me. See, Kevin, you're getting it.
Yeah.
Still, I'm really glad to finally be let in on these secrets. All right. Is that enough conspiring for the day? Yeah, I guess. I still have so many questions. But if I push him too much for information, he won't want to have more talks in the future. Still, it'd be nice to actually see of what he does. Just remember all the key points from our discussion today. We are not enemies of humanity. We have reasons for what we do, and in order to survive this business, you must be willing and able to form your own bonds and know who your true allies are in this life of ours. Yeah. Now, what say you to some breakfast at the diner around the corner? Diner food, hell yeah. I say we can't leave fast enough. A smile forms across my lips. In the short time I've been awake, this has already been one of the greatest and most important days of my life. I feel older and wiser, like I've begun on my final journey into manhood. I know, that sounds cheesy and stupid, but it's really how I feel inside. And I also agree with everything he's told me thus far. I understand why he's so concerned with the morality of it all. He's a very moral person, and he wants me to continue in his ways. The way I see it, he may be bringing drugs into the country, but what people choose to do with them is their own business and not his. Everything people do in a capitalist society is motivated by the way to make profit. That's all he's doing. That's all I'll be doing as well. Yikes.
So
You reached the end of the demo. Whoa.
yeah, that's the 4th chapter. Interesting. Okay, so we kind of know the background now. Thanks so much for playing, and please make sure to check us out on Kickstarter very soon. I believe it's already out on Kickstarter. I believe all 24 chapters have been completely written, as well as 2 of the 5 planned sequels. 2 of the 5 planned sequels, damn! And we just need
Damn. How far does the story go?
we just need your help in financing the rest of the resource for the first part in our crime thriller epic. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and RPGmaker.net for the latest news and update. The link is in the description down below. And get ready, because in just a few months, you'll be able to read the next 20 chapters in their entirety. In fact, I believe you can. It's on itch.io, Bruhz, so please check it out, Bruhz. It's $10 if you're interested. Bro, 24 chapter, dude? Yo, I don't know how, like, we played a game for like 3 hours and 30 minutes, I believe. Yeah, for only 4 chapters, man. Shit. Yo, 24 chapter, that's like probably long in my opinion. So I believe it's definitely worth it. From all of us at Crime Opera Studio, thank you. No, bruh, Crime Opera Studio, we would like to thank you for creating this game. Goddamn. Because we would like to talk about it later. Okay, so, bruh, hold on. Can I just say, first of all, good job on all the voices you did, Belle, because I know you talked most of the time in this game through.
Oh, thank you very much, Tony, bruh. You know what? It's a nice change of pace, finally being the one doing all the yapping this time.
Yeah, and you know what I love about this game? Like, because of the point of view that oh my god, English, the perception. That's not the word. The basically the point becoming the point of view as a child, right? It just makes the
It makes it all the more terrifying because, like,
yeah,
how they describe everything is so innocent, but then it's like, oh my god, like because we're adults, we see the psychotic fuckery going on in the real world for these people, but these kids, they can only see so much because they don't understand everything. They're not adults. They're not adults yet, but some of them aren't even kids.
and the emotional build is just, oh my god, I love how gradually it just comes, you know what I'm saying? Because we know what's happening, right? But the point of view is in the child, right? And oh my god, you kind of know both, like how the child thinks and how the adult thinks at the same time. Because like as an adult playing this, you'd be like, yo, but that's not how it is, right? But because they are a child, we cannot just, blame on the child, you know what I'm saying? So, oh my god, I love how the push and pull factor that's happening here, you know what I'm saying? Jesus fuck. Oh my god. I don't know where the butterfly effect comes in. Probably.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, part of me feels like this story would be dope on its own without the magic.
Yeah, I mean, the butterfly.
The butterfly effect probably makes it more interesting. It's just that I feel like on its own, without the magical elements, it's already just like winning me over.
Huh. I mean, let's see, man. Let's see. Because is it magic though? Yeah, I guess it's magic. It's basically a chaos theory, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So where it's like one event kind of determines everything, and it's like there might be like some time travel elements going on.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh man, I like how it is. So, oh man, or maybe, hold on. Maybe it's something else though. Maybe it's not really a time machine things. Maybe it's more of a. You know what? No, I don't know. I'm just babbling.
I hope it's not a time machine thing.
Yeah,
Oh my
hopefully
God.
I'm not too. Or
that
it
was
could be
some
more like, I
fuckery.
think the tips itself is kind of like a butterfly effect. Maybe not. Maybe not. The tip is basically showing what's behind the scene. Yeah. Goddamn. Dude, I really, oh man, I really hoped we could see Brody's point of view, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's right. He's like the only person we didn't get to see yet.
Yeah, I believe he's the most psychotic one in this game, in my opinion. Right?
You know what? I guess if we did see his point of view, it'd be spoiler territory.
Probably, yeah. I bet he killed someone, you know what I'm saying? So, and oh my god, Amy, she's hella hallucinated. Fucking pedo bear's trying to like kill Izzy. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, right? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh,
with
and
these kids?
I remember Maya is the baby.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the baby. So, but makes me wonder, why did the baby didn't come with them? Question mark. Right?
I think they got like a friend to help them out,
Or babysitter? I don't know. But dude, I loved it, man. I loved all the character, even though like they're like a really bad, awful character, an asshole character like Xander, right? Holy shit. And there's also a sad character like what's her name? The babysitter. I forgot her name already. Serena?
Yeah, I think Serena.
Serena? Oh my god. But I'm still curious,
bad
like
for
how the
her.
kids will like do the killing. You know what I'm saying? I'm so curious. So curious.
Oh god, it's gonna be terrifying knowing that they've been influenced so poorly into doing stuff like this.
Because I was kind of thinking like maybe they have to kill each other to get the top of the mafia gang. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought at the beginning.
Oh.
when they're kids, because the dads will probably die, right? So I thought maybe the kids have to deal with like to become the top in the mafia world or something. So, but I feel like it's something else. I feel like it's more of like how to survive in the mafia world, because like apparently the other gang is after them, right? So
Yeah.
my God.
I think like it would be like I think they might be experimenting with how our interactions with other mafia gangs might interchange with what will happen with us in the future, because like Kevin's first interaction with the other mafia gang was through an accidental phone call.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't know what would happen in the future if they actually did physically meet, if he and Terry ended up meeting in person. So it's like they're kids, so they don't know better yet, but I feel like all the kids have to like play an important part when it comes to like the future of their family's company.
And I'm happy that Kevin's probably gonna follow, you know, his dad's will, you know what I'm saying, Gerald's will. And then I feel like, right, Broody, right? He's gonna carry his dad's will, Xander's will, but more
Oh.
gruesome way, in my opinion.
Honestly, yeah, like just Papa's will to the max.
Yeah, like because he's called the Butcher, for fuck's sake. So like,
Oh my god.
and I believe Ronnie's the
Fuck.
one who's gonna leave the family. The other kid who found a dog in the house or whatever.
Oh yeah, I feel like he will. He'll probably leave with Serena.
Yeah. Oh, with Serena? Yeah.
It's like maybe not in that way, but it's like, you know, it's better that she comes with with one of the kids versus her staying there and probably being not only just like a concubine for the dad, or also like
An extra person to beat.
It makes me wonder, like Shanna too. I think she'll leave, right? I mean,
I don't think she wants anything to do with the family either.
yeah, but I really think that her boyfriend's gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of cocky in my opinion, kind of, right? So, yeah.
He screams the kind of person who would die.
Yeah.
be the first one to die, but I think that might be where the butterfly effect takes place.
I see. And Izzy,
Might be strange.
shit, I don't know. She's a princess, I bet. Maya, I don't know either what's gonna happen. So, my lord.
Like the little girls, we don't. The only one whose fate might be interchangeable is Amy, because she got PTSD from like seeing her dad kill someone in front of her. So it's like a lot of stuff could happen with this game, but we don't know yet.
Yo, I'm just so curious, man. And who do you think killed Granny?
I don't know. That's
That's interesting, because part of me wants to say Xander, because you know he's the first choice when it comes to who killed who.
I think it's I feel like it's Terry, the
That actually makes sense.
Chowder? Yeah.
Terry Childers, yeah, he might have actually killed her. Like, he probably went with this plan. He went with this plan anyways. And it's like he wanted to manipulate the situation to make it look like he's all innocent, like still going with his boss's ideals. But it's like he probably wants to like stab his boss in the back as well and like run both companies.
Yo. Oh my god. So Bruhz,
because I look at that guy Terry and I'm like, he has way more in store for himself.
yeah.
He has way fucking more in store in his mind than he's letting on, and I don't trust that motherfucker. Like, I don't trust that dude whose face is slanted way more than his hair.
I mean, he does look like a leader, you know what I'm saying, in his gang. So,
The kind of leader who just kind of leads behind the scenes.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, because Xander and Gerald seem like the kind of people who take the forefront, whereas Terry seems like the kind of person who, if he were to lead, he would be out of sight. Like, he would never be seen by anyone, and that's what makes him terrifying.
Yo, so Bruhz out there, right? Again, if you're interested, please check the link in the description down below. If you really want to know how the kids live through these crime opera, you know what I'm saying? Again, please check the link in the description and down below. The demo's free, by the way. So, only the full game, right? The 24th chapter is $10. I believe it's worth it. So, Bruhz out there, please check them out. Check them out. And please check out Crime Opera. Crime Opera Studio on Twitter for more information, and their Facebook too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is it for today on the demo. Belle, where can people find you? Oh no.
Y'all can find.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Let's okay. Last thoughts about the game, Belle. Last thoughts.
I think the game is freaking cool. Like, oh my god, I did not expect it to be like. I expected it to be dark, like, but I only expected like just, classic murder, like just within the family or something like that.
Yeah.
Like some battle royale shit going on. I didn't expect the story to be this fucking dark.
It sounds surreal too, man. It sounds real as fuck in my opinion. Like it's possible to happen, kind of deal. Like the side bitch too. Like it's possible in a mafia world, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh fuck yeah, like it
Dude.
is physically possible, but it's just like so much that just makes it sad because it's like,
dude.
first of all, at first I thought she was just the dirty hoe who was just like who was like cucking this dude's wife, like just straight up. She gets pushed over to the mom, gets pushed over to the couch.
But nah,
is
dude. Of course, man. She's
But then it's like,
yeah.
it's like when you hear Uncle Dean just like straight up, cousin Dean straight up like calling her a whore, and like it hurts her. It's like normally with that kind of girl, if she was doing it for the money or something personal, some personal gain, like she'd probably take pride in that. But it's like Serena.
I don't know about pride, you know what I'm saying? I bet like most girls. I mean, here's the deal here. I don't think any girls like to be called a whore. You know what I'm saying? First of all, and,
I mean, they probably wouldn't mind if they know it's true.
yeah. So they don't. I believe they don't really show, right? Because they're used to it, right? The word itself. But Serena wasn't used to the word at all, so she was really offended, which kind of brings out that she's really not on her will of doing this, right? So
Like, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Like that's the ultimate takeaway. Is like she doesn't seem like a bad person at all.
and I bet she's young. I bet she's like 16 or 17 or some shit. So
Let's be generous here and like just assume that she's 18. Like
I mean it's in the 1980s, so I'm not gonna
I mean, let's be nice here. and say-
for once, right?
Because I don't want to just assume that she's getting statutory, like
she's
from this
technically
old-
is, bro. I mean,
probably, and that's what hurts the most. Like, God,
oh my god,
just knowing that somehow, like she's being taken advantage of.
Xander, man, like it makes me wonder what the hell did she do, right? For God's sake.
Right? What the fuck did this girl do that warranted having her on his radar like this? Like
Probably
wow.
loan issue or family issue. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say it, so maybe the family sold her for paying off the duty or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to
Damn,
think
that
about it much, but hey, yo, this shit's real. You know what I'm saying? Shit's real. Sounds real. Not really real. Of course, it's a fictional story, but all I'm saying is it feels real. So, Bruhz, yeah, please check him out. And Belle, where can people find you, my man?
Y'all can find me at Rusape VO on Twitter. And y'all can find me on my Instagram, which I have yet to really update again, at BelRT Studios.
Gotcha. And if you're interested in me, please check me out at Tony Honorific on Twitter, Tony Honorific on YouTube, which is now you're watching, and also in the Unreal broadcast tomorrow, 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time. If you guys are interested, please check out the Unreal broadcast. We most likely talk about some random ass article we find in the internet and some available casting calls for you to audition. And just to let you know, Bruhz, tomorrow we got tunes. We got tits! Holy crap. So, yeah, please check us out. Also, if you're interested in Tonyko, right, please check her out at Tonyko_VTube on Twitter as well. Tonyko, excuse me, is this girl you're watching right now moving. Yeah, the VTube girl right in front of you. So, that is it for today, and that is it for Crime Opera. Again, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next game, Bruhz. Yeah, later, Bruhz.
Take care, Bruhz.